Hey everybody, Bucky Badger W back here today with another highlights reaction, basketball highlights from yesterday. Yesterday, my video did rather well, considering where I'm at right now at YouTube. And I just decided I wanted to make another one today of reacting to Wisconsin versus Nebraska's highlights because, as you can tell from the Bucky Badger W, I'm a huge Wisconsin fan. And I was, on my Twitter, I was live tweeting about the entire game on there if you want to check out my reaction there. I think I'm going to come out with two videos today. I'm going to come out with this one first, Wisconsin versus Nebraska highlights, and then a little bit later, the Timberwolves, who I'm also a Timberwolves fan, played yesterday, which it was Karl-Anthony Towns' return. So that's really the reason why I'm reacting to those. And yeah, so let's just get into this. The highlight is from, I want to give credit to Big Ten Network. They were the ones that put this highlight together. The credit goes out to them for the video, and it's a little bit of a shorter video, but that's fine because we have two videos today. So, I mean, it's a 5-minute video, but okay, so let's just roll the highlight tape then. Starting out here in the first half, both offenses got out to a pretty hot start, and then both were horrendous afterwards. I mean, if you watch the game, you'll know that yesterday. And I guess that there's a good start. Trice to Reavers underneath. I like that. And Banton, I can't remember his last name. I believe it's Banton. He's a very good player. He's definitely the best player on the Huskers roster. They have some good players like Timmy Allen, Budraogo. They have some solid players, but I think he's definitely, no question, the best player on the roster. Ford wasn't great, but he makes a bucket there. Aleem Ford, for any of you non-Wisconsin fans out there. That's a nice cut. Nebraska, their offense was clicking. With good cuts and stuff of that nature, it was clicking in the first couple minutes. There's a nice feed underneath, and Potter finishes it. I also want to comment on these Nebraska jerseys. Wisconsin just wearing the regular jerseys. Nebraska's jerseys, I normally like these retro style ones, I guess. These I definitely did not like. Not to just be super negative, but I was not a big fan of the Nebraska jerseys, to say the least. There's Davison burying a three. Davison, he always goes off against Nebraska. He had a pretty good game. Timmy Allen from deep. Nebraska, they're not a terrible team, but I mean, at times they can be. That was a very nice play by, I can't remember the guy's last name. Like most people, I don't watch a ton of Nebraska, so I don't know all these guys' names. Another great cut there. Wisconsin's defense through the first 8 minutes was not good at all. Here's a catch and shoot three, and from this point on, Nebraska's offense was terrible. Ever since they got that 20-14 lead, see Timmy Allen jumping all over him right there. Trice, backdoor to Ford, and that was a big block right there, gonna be honest. Then he went end to end, got the foul. Davison to Trice there. Trice has been cold as of late, but that's a good shot right there. That's a three. I'll take it, definitely. Jonathan Davis, as you see him cutting there, that's a nice pass from Potter to Wall. I like Potter a lot more last year than I do this year, but I mean, he's solid again this year. They're a lot better with him than without him, definitely. Trevor Anderson was really good. He's a veteran. He's a steady guy here. This was at the end of the half. This gave us a big boost going into the second half. Also play by Wall, and then three by Lee to go into the second half. Up three. Now to the second half. Started out here, and the Badgers made a run coming out of the second half. That was, I mean, the Huskers just they weren't really equipped to come back from that kind of run that the Badgers went on. Nebraska here, starting it out with 11 there. It's a shame I can't remember that kid's name because he is it's a shame I can't remember his name because he is a very good player. There's Jonathan Davis, who I was going to say before, he kind of plays like a freshman, but then, I mean, he's so promising. I said that on Twitter yesterday, and he's just there's a 3. So again, there's Trice. But he's so promising. He has so much potential, and I think he's going to be so good by the end of his time in Madison. There's Boudreaux. I think he's a good player. A lot of these guys some of these guys are solid players who are just stuck on Nebraska, who their offense couldn't knock down a shot, could not stop turning the ball over. I mean, Wisconsin's defense will kind of do that to you as you get later in the game. There's Anderson trying to drive, and he's good at drawing contact and then just like finishing. Like, he doesn't really make moves to get past anybody, but he's just like that solid veteran. Here he is, shoots a 3, bang, Trevor Anderson. And I mean, they'd really start pulling away. I will admit, I turned off the game at this point until I checked back in. It wasn't that I turned off the game, more so I went to the bathroom, but I wasn't really paying attention from that 7 to 3 minute stretch. There's a great feed from Davison to Ford to really finish off the game. 61 to 40, 61 to 48, I guess, was the final score. I thought it was 61-47. Either way, they looked ugly in the first half, but a win is a win, and it's always good to get a win. They need all the ones that they can get. I believe 4 of their final 5 games are against ranked teams, which not great, but it is what it is. They're going to have to win some of those games. I would say goodbye, but I'm going to come out with another video right after this of the Timberwolves and the Clippers, highlights from that. So, say bye for now, but probably 5 minutes after this video uploads, you'll see the next one.